go. Go. There we go. Now get it. Stay to the outside. Let's just do the outside. Pop up. Over. Yeah, you suck. Yo, yo, yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, the Stark Man. And today we are at 2025 A1. We are on the Stark Man, Stark VARG. But we are riding with our boy, Kenny Roczen. Our pick for tomorrow at A1 Supercross. Today is press day. Thank the good Lord. Thank baby Jesus. We're back, baby. I can't wait to start seeing some footage drop, start seeing some dudes out on track, hear the interviews. I mean, we've heard a ton already, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's time. It is go time. Let's go, baby. I want to talk about some racing. I want to watch some racing. I cannot freaking wait. It's like Weege and JT and Steve Mathis were saying, I think it was like the 250 review show. They were like, this time of year, like Christmas time is Christmas time, but A1 is like Christmas time for like all of us. It's like, let's go, baby. Let's race. So today we are at 2025 A1. I didn't want to run any laps on 2026 A1. We've already done that. I ran those laps in my Welcome to the Stark Man channel video. Whoa, Kenny. All right, so that was like a massive failure. Sorry, early. First time in third person all day. But yeah, we decided to run 2025 A1 because 2026 A1, we've already ran that track. And I want to keep things fresh. I don't want to double up on a video like that so soon. So we're going to spin some laps here around 2025 A1 and see what's good. I threw on the Ken Roczen kit today because, as you guys know, I've said it a few times, Kenny is my pick for tomorrow night. He's won the thing 5 times. I think that this year is probably maybe Kenny's last legit shot at getting this title. You know, we all know the story of Kenny, the fastest guy to never win a Supercross championship. And it's a sad story because I love Kenny. Kenny's always been a favorite of mine. So it'd be really dope to see him get that chip. Forgive me, we're warming up the fingers here. Yeah. I'm excited to see the racing tomorrow night. I got Kenny in the 450 class. I think your boy Danger Boy is gonna... well, you know, after hearing all these people talk about Max Anstey and Levi Kitchen and Ryder D, and I don't think... No, Juju's not racing. He's out for the foreseeable future. I'm trying to think who other like heavy hitters would be on the West Coast. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. McAdoo, Hymus, I think. Is Hymus running east? Or excuse me, west? I think that's the lineup. I think that's pretty much who I'm thinking of. You got Danger Boy, you got Anstey, you got Levi Kitchen, Cameron McAdoo, you got Chance Hymus, Ryder D. I think those are going to be like the heavy hitters in the 250 class on the West Coast. One of those guys should probably emerge. I mean, it's only 8 rounds. So, like, how many winners can you really get? And when you think Deegan was flying towards the end of Supercross last year, he wasn't dominant, I guess you could say. He was pretty much on the podium every round. Well, he might have been on the podium every single round. I'm not 100% sure. I know that I am riding like absolute doggy doo-doo though, so forgive me for that. I hope you guys are here and enjoying the commentary at least, because that was actually kind of nice. Because my riding is definitely not living up to it. If I kind of focus on it a little bit, I'm digging back in my brain. My eyeballs are like rolling back in my head, like trying to look through this file folder of like race knowledge that I have. I've been listening to some of these podcasts. I'm just trying to remember who's on what coast this year. I think we got to take the outside. The Stark doesn't have that like low end, like first or second gear on the 450 does. Like some of these lines, man, you just gotta. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's early. Like I said, dude, it's been a whirlwind. Life has been absolutely insane lately. Pray for me, y'all. Like, seriously, just on my dad tip, trying to raise a 2.5-year-old and also 3, almost 4-month-old now. Like, and trying to do that sometimes completely by myself. Dog, it's nuts. Thank the good Lord for my wife, because without her, man, I can definitely promise you guys that that lap that I put in that I can't quite seem to chase down right now, definitely did that in first person, and that if we were to switch to first person, I'd probably go a little bit faster. But trying to get these third person supercross fingers down, man, it's tough enough as it is riding third person, and then trying to get on a supercross track, it's a whole nother beast. And shout out to Steezy and Smokesta and the crew over at FSX for cooking up this replica of Anaheim last year. They did the entire series minus Salt Lake City. I don't know why y'all do that, man. That was the second year in a row. Y'all stopped at the last round. It's like I'm waiting for the last round for like 3 weeks, and then finally I'm just like, I guess it ain't coming. I know it's free, so y'all are just doing it for the love of the community, so I appreciate everything y'all do, but I finished, man. Running to the finish. What are we doing here? But nah, really good replica. And to be honest, gentlemen, I'm talking to you, Steezy, Smokesta, the FSX guys. I like your replicas way more than I like the ARL stuff. At least last year, because last year was really disappointing for ARL. I guess we'll see how it goes this year when we get the rutted versions. We've only got the press day versions so far, so everything is smooth. We don't have any ruts. I'm sure things will change with a bunch of them tracks once you get big ruts in them, because right now they're smooth, and it makes it easy to fly around and make it like right trigger simulator, which I'm not a big fan of. I like riding these tracks realistic, and that's why I liked Steezy and Smokesta's versions of the replicas last year, because I feel like you guys stuck more to like what it actually was in real life. Like, that's what I want to ride. I feel like Stone Rider with ARL, I feel like sometimes he's just like, it's like he's the corporate side of MX bikes. You know what I mean? Like, and like you'll get these vanilla versions of shit just because of time and resources and just whatever. Like, I don't know. Forgive me in my language. We just want good replicas, man. We want good racing. Come on, Kenny. Let's try to lock in. As I say that, I wreck. As I say that, I would wreck. Come on, Kenny, what the heck? I haven't gotten that section yet. Let's switch over to first and see if we can go any faster. And if anything, we'll hop back into third at the end of the video. Because I feel like first person, I'm just always smoother. I want to go inside here because I like hopping that, so I can hop that. So I can hop that. It's just a smoother entrance to that corner, I feel. Alright, get on the front. But yeah, 450 class is wide open, man. We got Chase Sexton, Cooper Webb, Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, Jason Anderson, Justin Barsha, Dylan Ferrandis, Christian Craig. Who else? Who else is like an up there guy or could be up there guy? I mean, let's see how. I didn't even say Hunter Lawrence, dude. How could I? Sorry, Hunter. Hunter. I guess my brain immediately just like leaving Jet out the conversation. That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry, Hunter. That was disrespectful, bro. You deserve better than that. That's that 5 a.m. brain. But so Hunter, Eli, Cooper, Chase, Kenny, Jason, Justin, Christian Craig, Malcolm Stewart. I guess you got RJ Hampshire. You're gonna have Colt Nichols. The other like B guys. I think Marchbanks is racing 450s this year. Marchbanks is racing 450s this year. Who else is new? Forkner's racing 450s this year. All right, so it should be interesting, man. It's going to be some good racing. I'm very excited. My pick for the 450 class, as you guys know, boy Kenny Roxon. Dude, I mean, honestly, I can't make this pick. Like, if I was, like, having to bet money, I wouldn't bet money on Kenny for the title. But, like, that's who I want to win the title. That's who I want to see win. Now that Jet's out and that it's more wide open, I guess you could say, I want to see Kenny win this thing, man. Get over that. There you go. There's that line. There's that line. There's that line. And then I like case it. I would. And then slide off. Oh, he messed up too. See, look, man. This is why consistency is so important, kids. That's why consistency is so important. Where are we at right now? 13? Let's keep going. Still not feeling the greatest. Still working it all out, man. Y'all know how it goes, man. If you've ever been sick, which everybody. So yeah. I like the inside. I don't like that outside. Whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. See, then you just gotta jump into that berm with that single. Can I triple? Oh, and then I cut the freaking corner, bro. I wonder if this lap's gonna count. It looks like it is, which is kind of weird and whack, but whatever. I let him back pass, so if I can pass him, we'll count it. Nope. Let's see what that does. It's just gonna make me single out, which we already know he messes up, so get that inside. Throttle control, I'm trying to get better at that. I know I like to pin it out of the corners, and that doesn't work on the start because you will spin, bro. Go, 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 go. Close, very close. Very, very close. Dude, it's such a slow lap time to begin with. But, hey, dude, who cares? I am the Stark man, and I have fun riding this Stark, and I can't wait to have one in real life. And we're just here having fun, playing games. I know I'm an old man to most of y'all. A lot of y'all probably think that I probably shouldn't be doing something like this, and that's totally cool. It doesn't really matter what you think. I'm here doing me, bro. I ain't hurting nobody. Sorry that it hurts your feelings. So, hiya. Sitting down. That's probably why. And then I cut the corner again. All right, let's try to lock in and, as the doc would say, run a steamer. Put down a steamer. Steamy. I love how I cut back to the inside because I was like, I don't want to be on the outside. Just a smoother entrance to that corner, I feel. This track was cool to watch racing on. Double, just double, because you don't want to cut the corner. Make it legit. Integrity of the lap. I don't know why I ride so much faster in first person. All right, so this is where we don't want to mess up. All right, there we go. There we go. Now get it. Stay to the outside. Let's just do the outside. Pop up, over. Yeah, you suck. That'd be like something Deegan would do to Levi Kitchen. Haha. Yeah, we got it. 120. So, Kenny with the lap time. So we beat it. Now let's switch back over to third and see if we can do the same thing. Oh, that was interesting. I don't know if I've ever done that for the roofs before, switch cameras. Take my hand off the handlebar and like, oh yeah, get over that. That was tough. There's no way we're catching up to this lap, but I'm gonna use the rest of the lap to readjust to third. That was the cleanest I've gotten through there on third. I feel like sometimes if I just ride first person a little bit on a track, it'll help me in third then, because like I wasn't able to clear that triple either in third person previously. I looked at y'all and I messed up. But yeah, point proven. Point proven, dude. Exactly what I just said. Ride it in first person a little bit. Let my eyes and my fingers feel how I gotta ride this track, and then just like retranslate that. I got the E-road up pretty high. You can see it already in that corner back there. All right, let's lock in. Let's try to beat this. Let's try to lay down a 120.01. I don't know. Dude, it's been a killer week in the markets. I know I don't talk about it much, but started another combine on Top Step. A little 100,000. Literally Tuesday morning, I paid for the combine, and we're already up over $1,500 in the last 2 or 3 days since Tuesday, and it's Friday morning at 5:59 right now. So, I mean, I'm not gonna trade today. It's Friday. I got my boys that I'm taking care of, and it's Friday, and markets act funny on Friday, bro. But Tuesday I made $369. Yesterday I made like 400 and something like that. Put me over 8. And then, or no, Tuesday I made $369. Wednesday I made like 4 something. Yesterday I made $731. And bro, the craziest part about it was I looked at the market before I left to take my oldest son to swimming lessons, because he does swimming lessons, and it was one of them things where I looked at the market. I'm a day trader, so I look at the market structure, the lines that go up and down on the chart, and I can kind of visualize what I think the market might do for the day based off of the information being provided. I looked at it, I set some limit orders, which means that basically it's like placing a trade without being in front of the computer. So I can set the levels that I want to trade at. Say like I want to buy, but I don't want to buy now. I want to wait till it comes down a little further. I can set a level in the market that says if it comes down to here, I want to buy it here. And basically that's exactly what happened. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I set my limit orders. Dude, I'm hungry. I'm sorry if y'all heard that. That was crazy. But I set my limit order. We're getting long here. Does that say 28? No, it says 20. Oh my God. I was like, we're 30 minutes in already. We really gotta hurry up. But I set my little limit order. I got a screenshot of all this. I'll show you guys at least the trade when I was in the trade. I was sitting there on the bench beside the pool. Yeah, dude, I set my limit order. I saw where I wanted the market to go. It went there, it got me in, and then it went right to where I wanted it to go, and I made the money. Like, that's basically what happened in layman's terms. Like, I know that a lot of y'all have never even probably looked at a price chart, let alone, and yeah, so like, that's what we do, man. Like, that's literally what we do. And like, that's why me playing this game at my age as a dad of 2 really isn't the biggest deal, bro. Like, made $700 in freaking an hour while I'm doing already what I'm supposed to do. I'm being a dad. I was watching my son. I was cheering my son on from the side of the pool while I'm watching my My trade make me money. And I don't say that to like brag, dude. I say that to like hopefully impress upon some people like wow, that's possible. Yeah, dude, that's possible. You don't got to be locked up at a 9-to-5 doing something that you hate for somebody else that you don't like. Do you know what I mean? Like, you get lied to your whole life growing up. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, save your money, retire. No, bro. Like, no. No. I mean, maybe sure. Like, if you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, like certain occupations need an education. So yeah, man, go to school, get good grades, and like go get that job, bro. But for most people, dude, most people that just get sucked into the mundane, you know, society, like 9-to-5 life, they just like pick a career path because like it's just available and it's not something they're really passionate about, but it pays the bill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, absolutely not, bro. You're literally just wasting your life away doing something you don't want to do for somebody else you don't probably really like. And at the end of it, you're going to regret it all and say, I wish I woulda, coulda, whatever. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And it's going to be too late. And I'm not saying that I got my life fully figured out because holy smokes, bro, we working on it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like follow your dreams. And that's such a cliche thing to say, but in today's age with the internet and just like, dude, it's even different from like, right. I mean, when I graduated high school, like the internet was a thing and you could do things on the internet, but it was not like how it is today. Like building a website in 2009 required money and like connections. Like nowadays, you can do that in 10 minutes on any one of those websites like GoDaddy. They have a website builder, Wix. There's a bunch of them. You know what I mean? Go build a website for completely free. You know what I mean? And in 20 minutes, you can have a working website and start selling anything you want to sell and make money. Like it was not like that back in the day. And it's not like you're just going to create a website and be able to list something for sale and sell it in 20 minutes. That's not what I'm implying. But what I am implying is that the tools and the resources are available for you if you want to go work hard and lock in and learn something, learn a skill set, such as what I did with trading, or if you have an idea for a brand, such as what I'm here doing with like the Stark Man, for example. Like, you got an idea, just chase that, build that, put energy and focus and time into it, because you really only need like 1,000 people. It's the 1,000 true fan model. Pat Flynn calls it super fans. I forget the guy who coined the phrase 1,000 true fans, but 1,000 people giving you $20, $50, $100 a year, one time, for a product, for a service, for a form of entertainment, for whatever that is. That's for my creators, for my singers, songwriters, my artists. That's, you know, a painting, that's a t-shirt, that's a CD, that's a show, that's anything. What can I do? What kind of product can I sell to 1,000 people one time for $20, $40, $50, $60, $100? You now made $100,000, $50,000, $20,000. 1,000 people one time times $20 is 20,000. 1,000 people one time times 100 is 100,000. Do the math. How much money do you make at your 9-to-5 job every year? If you could work for 2 years and put time and effort into one thing that's going to be able to allow you to live out that model, live out that formula, 1,000 true fans. And what happens if you grow it to like 27,000 true fans, or 2,700 true fans? So now you got 2,700. I need to pull out the calculator because I'm not that smart. The Stark Man ain't that smart. 2,700 fans times 100, that's $270,000 a year. You just made $250,000 a year. In 4 years, you'll be a millionaire. Now I'm just rambling. This video is getting crazy long. A1, tomorrow night. Today is press day. Can't wait to watch the footage. You know that we're going to be making a video. We're going to be talking about the racing. We're going to be talking about what went down. You know my picks. Kenny Roczen in the 450 class. Hayden Deegan in the 250 class. Can't wait to watch the action. Drop in the comments down below who you think is going to win. Let me know what track you want to see me ride next. and have a beautiful Friday. Much love, y'all. Peace out.